Good morning and welcome to the 2020 Academic Awards Assembly. My name is Macaulay Mendelia and I'm joined by my fellow 2021 College Captain Molly Parsons. We are very privileged to lead this assembly today. I would like to acknowledge our special guests, Stephanie Giacelli and Peter Stow from Townsville Catholic Education, Mr. Ben Lancini, who is our special guest alumni, and Father Dave Lancini, our parish priest. We extend a welcome to the Principal, Paula Duffy, and members of the leadership team, Jacqueline Weston, the PNF President, and Sharon Ive, Board Chairperson. We have some guests who will be presenting special awards today, and they are Joyce Pankhurst, CQ Representative Professor Pierre Villiers, and JCU Representative Claudia Fofa. We are very pleased to have these special guests in attendance today.
Like many adjustments that have marked 2020, this is a new format for the presentation of the Academic Awards, and we especially welcome all of our online viewers via live streaming. Parents, family and friends are unable to attend today, but we are delighted that you have joined us virtually. Whilst the vision for our online viewers is a small frame, we will share the bigger picture during our presentation. We also acknowledge the 1,400 students who are seated before us in the Emmaus Hall. This celebration of our finest students' achievements for years 5 to 11 will begin today in a show of solidarity as we acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet and spend time in prayer. I would like to invite Anushka Tanner, Michaela Das, Lexi Laidlode and Tara Arnott to acknowledge country.
From Rolling Stone in the north
to Rush River in the south,
from Black River in the west
to Rattlesnake and Herald Island in the east,
Walgarikaba country. We pay our respects to the Walgarikaba people and thank them for their hospitality. On this special assembly of the Academic Awards, we acknowledge the scholastic achievements of hard-working, deserving students.
We acknowledge the persistent efforts and endeavours necessary in excelling academically to achieve such admirable results.
When we reflect together as a community, we acknowledge the trials and tribulations experienced by our First Nations people when reaching commendable academic success and overcoming adversity.
for it is their resilience that has made it possible for Indigenous students in our Ryan community to reach exceptional heights. We are the emerging leaders of the future, walking in the footsteps of our ancestors.
Aboriginal people have been breaking bread in Australia for the last 30,000 years. We are the world's first bakers.
We have always been engineers, developing innovations like the boomerang, permanent fish traps, and the sheep shearing machine.
Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders possess scientific understanding of the principles of energy transformation in the form of fire making.
We have used that fire along with cultivation to manage the biggest farming estates on earth. We are the first people to live cooperatively in villages and thrive in a landscape that settlers have struggled to.
We remember the cultures and traditions of all our ancestors, today and all days. May we walk gently in reconciliation together on this sacred land. Thank you.
Pick it up.
We begin our prayer this morning in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our prayer this morning is inspired by the words of St. Paul in his letter to the Ephesians, in which he encourages them with the words, "Brothers and sisters, be kind to one another, compassionate, forgiving one another as God has forgiven you in Christ. Be imitators of God, as beloved children, and live in love, as Christ loved us and handed himself over for us. For you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Live as children of light."
God of love, you have formed us and shaped us, each in our own special and unique way. Let our light shine so brightly that people will be drawn to us, wanting to know you, and when they seek you, they will surely find you. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
Due to COVID-19 restrictions, we've had to reimagine how we can have musical performances. The concert band continues to maintain a high standard of performance despite the challenges they faced, and recently recorded in the hall a wonderful rendition of Fivefold by Michael Orr while socially distancing. Please enjoy their performance today via the screens.
There is no doubt that Ryan Catholic College's instrumental program is coming of age, and many thanks Ashley and Emma Crocker for their long service in developing the quality of these ensembles. The concert band's performance today was amazing. I now have much pleasure inviting Paula Duffy, Acting Principal, to address this assembly.
Good morning, Father Dave, Mr. Peter Stour, Miss Stephanie Giacelli, Mrs. Jacqueline Weston, invited guests, staff, parents, carers, relatives and friends who are joining us via live stream, and the reason why we're gathered here, the wonderful students of Ryan Catholic College. We've heard it said many times throughout this year that 2020 has been the most challenging year in decades due to the global pandemic. Comments have been shared such as, "I want this year to be over. Let's put 2020 to bed and move on. I'm done and can't wait for a new year to begin." However, out of such unprecedented challenges and disruptions, there have been some very positive experiences. One being that we have proven to ourselves and learnt to be very resilient people. Students, as you know, resilience is the ability to bounce back from stress, adversity, failure, challenges, or even trauma. It's not something that we either have or don't have. It's a skill that we develop as we grow. Resilient students are more likely to take healthy risks because they don't fear falling short of expectations. They're curious, brave, and trusting of their instincts. They know their limits and they push themselves to step outside of their comfort zones. This helps students reach their long-term goals and it helps them solve problems independently. Students, ask yourself, is this me? Students who develop resilience are better equipped to learn from failure and to adapt to change. Research has established resilience as essential for human thriving and an ability necessary for the development of healthy, adaptable young people. It's what enables students to emerge from challenging experiences with a positive sense of themselves and their futures. Students who develop resilience are better able to face disappointment, learn from failure, cope with loss, and adapt to change. Students, ask yourself again, is this me? Adults recognise resilience in you when we observe your determination, grit, and perseverance to tackle problems and cope with the emotional challenges of school and life. Resilience is not a genetic trait. It's derived from the ways that students learn to think and act when faced with obstacles large and small. The road to resilience comes first and foremost from students' supportive relationships with parents, carers, teachers, and other caring adults. These relationships become sources of strength when students work through stressful situations and painful emotions. When adults help young people cultivate an approach to life that views obstacles as a critical part of success, we're helping them develop resilience. When students have the skills and the confidence to confront and work through their problems, they learn that they have what it takes to confront difficult issues. The more they bounce back on their own, the more they internalise the message that they're strong and capable. Students, once again, ask yourself, is this me? The ability to meet and overcome challenges in ways that maintain or promote well-being plays an essential role in how students learn to achieve academic and personal goals. Resilient young people feel a sense of control over their own destinies. They know that they can reach out to others for support when needed, and they readily take initiative to solve problems. Teachers and educators play a vital role in the process too. They facilitate resilience by helping students think about and consider various paths through adversity. They also help by being resources, encouraging student decision-making and modelling resilient competencies. The staff at Ryan Catholic College acknowledge that the mental health statistics which encompass resilience in Australia are confronting. So with the help of the Resilience Project, our mission is to teach positive mental health strategies to you, our students, so that you can become happier and more resilient. The research is clear. The more positive emotion we experience, the more resilient we'll be. The 3 key pillars of gratitude, empathy, and mindfulness have been proven to cultivate positive emotion. Parents and carers, you can help your child build resilience and confront uncertainty by teaching them to solve problems independently. While your gut reaction as their parent might be to jump in and help so they avoid dealing with discomfort, it actually weakens resilience. Children need to experience discomfort so that they can learn to work through it and develop their own problem-solving skills. Without this skill set in place, children are likely to experience anxiety and shut down in the face of adversity. There are a number of other strategies you can use to build your child's resilience. Build a strong emotional connection. Spend one-on-one time with your child. Children develop coping skills within the context of caring relationships. When children know they have the unconditional support of a parent, family member, or even a teacher, they feel empowered to seek guidance and make attempts to work through difficult situations. Promote healthy risk-taking. In a world where playgrounds are made safe with bouncy floor materials and netting around trampolines, it's important to encourage your child to take healthy risks. But you might be thinking, what's a healthy risk? It's something that pushes a child to go outside of their comfort zone but results in very little harm if they're unsuccessful. Label emotions. When stress kicks in, emotions run hot. Teach your child that all feelings are important and that labelling their feelings can help them make sense of what they're experiencing. Tell them it's okay to feel anxious, sad, jealous, etc., and reassure them that bad feelings usually pass. Embrace mistakes, theirs and yours. Failure avoiders lack resilience. In fact, failure avoiders tend to be highly anxious people. When parents focus on end results, children get caught up in the pass-fail cycle. They either succeed or they don't. This causes risk avoidance. Embracing mistakes, our own included, helps promote a growth mindset and gives your child the message that mistakes help them learn. Promote the bright side because every experience has one. Optimism and resilience go hand in hand. Some children may appear more naturally optimistic than others, but optimism can be nurtured. If you have a mini pessimist on your hands, acknowledge the feelings that lead to pessimistic thinking and teach your child to refrain their thoughts to find the positive. Model resiliency. The best way to teach resilience is to model it. We all encounter stressful situations, so using coping and calming strategies, such as deep breathing, can be an effective way to work through stress. Always label your emotions and talk through your problem-solving process. And finally, go outside. Exercise helps strengthen the brain and make it more resilient to stress and adversity. While team sports are the most popular method of consistent exercise for children, all they really need to do is spend time outdoors engaging in a physical activity. Soon we will announce and acknowledge those students who are deserving of merit and excellence awards. These students have shown a degree of resilience throughout the year to achieve these awards by navigating the online platform either at home or here at school, adapting to change, showing perseverance, and emerging successfully from the challenging experience. As we continue to navigate this changing world, I am reassured by the verses in Proverbs, encouraging us to always trust in God for guidance. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Never rely on what you think you know. Remember the Lord in everything you do, and he will show you the right path. Thank you, and enjoy the assembly.
Thank you, Paula. We will now begin our first presentations of awards. Adam Weir, Deputy Principal, will now announce the Merit Award winners for Years 5 to 8. We will invite Stephanie Giacelli, Education Consultant, Townsville Catholic Education Office, to present these awards.
Our first group of awards for Merit Award winners in Year 5 to 8. Merit Award winners have achieved an A standard in a minimum of 4 subjects in Years 5 and 6 and 3 subjects in Year 7 and 8. Awards will be presented by Stephanie Giacelli in groups. Please hold your applause until all students are assembled on stage. All students, please note, we will not be shaking hands with our guests today. So it gives me great privilege to introduce our Year 5 Merit Award winners. Liam Aikens, Tice Baker, Hayden Bancroft, Diaz Bowen, Imogen Brazil, Levi Classy, Zara Coombe, Eloise Crocker, Claudia Croden, a round of applause for our first group of Year 5s. Timothy Dixon, Michaela Gilboy, Isabella Hill, Isabella Jones, Dimity Lusev, Sienna Murphy, Chloe Norman, Mia Solomona, Abigail Tubb. A round of applause for our Year 5s. Year 6 Merit Award winners are Alani Burton, Samuel Crompton, Lexi Freeston, Hudson Hart, Charlie Higgins, Lucy Hope, Maddox Kuchma, Iswari Mashuai, Abigail Pirtle, Trinity Richards, Connor Schutz, Lily Taylor, Piper Tyrrell. A round of applause for our grade sixes. Year 7 Merit Award winners are Harry Ahern, Zach Barnes, Chloe Burke, Dakota Cooper, Tia Kruko-Garrard, Michelle Cousins, Samantha Davis, Bray Ferris, Darcy Flynn, Dylan Geary. Ashley Harper. Apologies for the mix-up. A round of applause for our grade 7s. Emily Harvey. Roshni Joseph. Harry Liniger. Charlie Lobagaya. Chloe Logan. Bradley Pilchowski. Jessica Pioch. Taya Profke. A round of applause for our grade 7s. Liliana Rantucci. Marley Solomona. Katarina Swain. Indiana Thomas. Margot Tillack. Cade Tuigo. Amy Ward, sorry. Loriana Weir. Declan Wright. And Trina Yap. A round of applause for our grade 7s. Our Year 8 Merit Award winners are Charla Allen, Oliver Ambrosi, Ivy Archer, Caleb Bilson, Ruby Burt, Sebastian Brown, Hayley Campbell, Gideon Carlos, Gabriello Falconieri, Lachlan Fowles. A round of applause for our grade 8s. Amaya Grundman, Lawrence Hannon, Sophie Jones, Oceania Cooksma, Melrose Kuriakos, Jacob Macarone, Mariella McKickern, Maya McCulloch, Piper McWilliams, a round of applause for our grade 8s. Eve Mendelia, Tegan Nabs, Hannah Naveen, Summer Peck, Bella Robinson, Ethan Schutz, Elton Sebastian, Paige Simpson, Emily Skeggs, Ava Spaniel, a round of applause for our grade 8s. Liam Stott, William Salicic, Jack Tom, Claire Tyndall, Patrick Van Neer, Julian Villianus, Bianca Wilson, and Edmund Z. A round of applause for our grade 8s. And ladies and gentlemen, keep that applause going for all our middle school award winners. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam and Stephanie, and congratulations to our middle school award winners. Today we have the pleasure of welcoming back to the college a past student. Ben Lancini graduated in 2006, and in the 14 years since he left school has been very busy. Ben was vice captain of this college in 2006 and was accepted into engineering at JCU, having earned excellent academic results in OP2. Ben is a JCU graduate in 2011 and has worked in Townsville as an engineer, and as a young professional has moved quickly through the ranks, becoming a manager. Ben also has a young family with 3 children. I would like to invite Ben to share his journey with us today.
Good morning, parents, teachers, students, distinguished guests. My name's Ben Lancini, and as I said, I'm the General Manager and Principal Structural Engineer for Premise Australia. A bit of background on premise and what we do. We're a multidisciplinary engineering consultancy, and we provide infrastructure design throughout Queensland and New South Wales. So my role in that capacity is to provide technical and strategic guidance to a team of engineers, draftsmen, designers and project managers to effectively develop construction projects. I'd like to thank you very much for having me here today. It's an absolute honour and a privilege to speak in front of you all as part of your awards ceremony. I've been to a number of them, both as a student and a guest, in watching my family go through the school, and I'd just like to commend the current award winners on their dedication to their education. So well done. I was asked to speak to you today a little bit about my journey and what makes me tick and what's got me to where I am today. To really give you that insight, I'd like to take you on a little bit of a journey as to through my schooling, tertiary education, and my employment today. So I started my journey in 1995 with which was what it was once known as Ryan Catholic Community School, as what was then preschool. The campus was much, much smaller, but the teachers still had the absolute dedication and attention to detail with their students that they have today. For the next 13 years, I was able to participate in a range of different sporting, academic and extracurricular activities which really do instill into you the traits that you will have as a good human being for the rest of your life. My recommendation to you is take up every one of those opportunities that you can. It doesn't matter if you believe you are going to fail, give it a red hot go. You'll come out better at the end of it. So in terms of the accolades received whilst at Ryan, I went through the Excellence Awards. I got to represent the school in leadership positions, both as a house captain and then as the vice school captain. I was able to study mathematics at a university level while still in Year 12, which was a program that was championed by one of the great maths teachers that we had at the college in 2016, Leonie Meehan. After all was said and done and going through what was our QCS tests, I was very fortunate to receive an OP2. And I attribute that to the level of dedication that was both given to me by my teachers and my family. Sorry. Moving on to tertiary education. Following my completion of school, I decided that engineering was the way to go. So I enrolled at JCU to undertake 4 years of additional study. A little bit known to me at the time of my Year 12 year, I was also fortunate enough within that period to achieve a contract to the North Queensland Cowboys to play in their inaugural under-20s team. The reason I mention that is that I believe that combined level of education, pursuing your education as an engineer, but then coupled with the level of commitment that you need to play in what is a professional sporting team, really did mould me into who I am. For the first 2 years of my tertiary education, I trained 7 times a week, 20 hours a week, but then travelled interstate to follow what is the first grade team. It's an experience that I would never give up. However, my education still was the focus of where I wanted to be in life. As such, in 2011, I graduated from JCU with honours in an engineering degree, and the employment opportunities that followed as a result of both my academic and sporting background were vast. The employers and the interviews that I undertook, their comments were less around my innate abilities and the grades that I'd received, but the dedication that I'd been able to show in the extracurricular activities that I'd provided. This led me to 4 different job opportunities with multinational engineering firms, of which I chose to remain in Townsville for the first 5 years of my career with a company named GHD. This company provided me the opportunity to travel broadly around Australia through Gladstone, Brisbane, and through a separate opportunity, through an internal network, I managed to end up being back in Brisbane with Premise as their structural engineer, later leading to the return to Townsville as their general manager. Ultimately, the key points that I want to share with you today, who have made me the person that I am, is one, prioritise your education. It can be the cornerstone for your future and will unlock any opportunity that is available to you, whether that is through tertiary education, later studies, or a trade. I want you to identify your goals. Do it now, do it early. It doesn't matter how small that goal is, but focus on a goal and work towards it. You have a great group of teachers who are here to support you, but also utilise your family and friends. Anybody who can act as a mentor for you will help you achieve that goal. I want you to understand, and especially the award winners today, that natural talent is fantastic, but it will only get you so far. It is important that each of you dedicate time to your craft and hone that natural talent. I've seen it both in an academic career, but then also in a sporting career, that where you let your natural talent be the end of you, you won't succeed. You need to push through, dedicate time to your craft, and then you will succeed. Finally, it's up to you to prioritise your own education and your own personal development. Whilst at school, you have a fantastic support network. You will still have a fantastic support network if you choose to go into a tertiary education at university. However, the level of support that you have at that point will reduce. So prioritise it yourself, learn the trait now whilst you're at school to develop that dedication, and again, you will succeed. Ultimately, I want to leave you today with a mantra that I've tried to live my life by every day. You will get what you work for, not what you wish for. Congratulations again to all of today's award winners, and I wish you the very best in a successful future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Your presence here today is inspiring. You were once a student of the school and you've really taken on the world. We're fortunate at Ryan to have many ways to creatively express our ideas and beliefs. Dance choreography is a making of art that should never be underestimated. This powerful performance created by Year 11 dance students is a testament to their creativity, talent, and hard work. Please welcome the Year 11 dancers.
Thank you to our Year 11 dance students for that wonderful performance. I would now like to invite Catherine to announce the Merit Award winners for the Senior School, Years 9 to 11. Peter Stour, Director of Learning and Teaching from Townsville Catholic Education Office, is asked to come forward to present these awards.
Our second group of awards is for Merit Award winners in Year 9 to 11. Merit Award winners have achieved an A standard in a minimum of 3 subjects in Year 9 and 10 and 5 units in Year 11. Awards will be presented by Peter Stour in groups. Please hold your applause until all students are assembled on stage. Year 9 Merit Award winners are Caitlin Ambrosi, Jolie Barbagallo, Eden Can, Nathan Cyril, Hayley Davis, Kelsey Donaldson, Cheyenne Duke, Trista Lyon, please congratulate these students. Patrick Murphy, Grace Poole, Linda Saljan, Kira Smith, Amelia Taylor, Alexandra Webb, Maya Williams-Orca. Please congratulate these Year 9 Merit Award winners. Our Year 10 Merit Award winners are Aaron Bailey, Alexander Bareldo, Abin Banu, Chloe Brown, Evie Bryson, Matthew Burgess, Michaela Das, Ella de Daunton, Ayla Koskela, Angelina Koskela. Please congratulate these Year 10 students. Continuing with Year 10s, Lexi Lalo, Samantha Macaroni, Jessica Mackay, Chanel Mason, Cohen Meacham, Alex Mooring, Misha Oliver, Grace Payne, Austin Paulson, Please congratulate these Year 10 students. Continuing with Year 10 Merit Award winners, Olivia Richardson. Alyssa Rush. Marlena Salter Miller. Lily Simpson. Jacob Stott. Scarlett Swain. Kate Todd. Maya White. Please congratulate our Year 10 Merit Award winners. Our Year 11 Merit Award winners are Jade Daly, Sunny Jennings, Zoe Kinane, Tale Kurubulu, Hayley McInnes, Marianne Talliard, Tiana Windle, Chloe Lyon, please congratulate our Year 11 Merit Award winners. Thank you. That concludes our Merit Awards in the Senior School. Congratulations to all our award winners.
Thank you, Catherine and Peter, and congratulations to the Years 9 to 11 Merit Award winners. Year 12 drama students have taken the time to join us today to present a performance of their own. They've reflected on their journey being the 2020 cohort and expressed how the challenges have prepared them for the future.
This generation is the future.
What future? What help have we got? The youth today have no attention span. They're disrespectful, self-absorbent, also help the world.
They just may be the generation that changes the world.
Maybe. How could they be?
No, they're disrespectful teenagers who can't make decisions or follow directions without questioning everything.
Maybe.
Yes, but you have to understand they have dealt with so many disappointments.
Maybe.
Sounds like an excuse.
Really, think about it. The graduating year of 2020 has continued to deal with so many issues and changes throughout their lives.
How so?
From being the first generation to start the compulsory prep educational year.
And the same group of students had their final year of primary school shifted to begin high school a year earlier.
Not a big deal.
Okay.
They are the first year of students to experience the new senior ATAR system, a system that equates a numerical ranking from a selection of internal assessments and external exams.
A better system, no doubt.
And let's not even bring into the conversation about the serious national and international events that have occurred in their senior year.
I don't feel that these events would have impacted teenagers at all. Why would they? It just comes down to excuses. I have grave concern of the state of the world being in the hands of this generation.
Impression of the new senior ATAR system. We felt like the guinea pig cohort. If anything, we are strong and adapt to change well.
Good morning, Year 11 students, and welcome back to the new curriculum and ATAR system. I'm confident that QCAA will be updating and answering information as necessary. This change will be daunting for us all, but I'm very confident in QCAA's abilities to keep us informed. So, any questions? Paul.
I'm really nervous about this 50% external exam. If I fail this, do I fail overall? And
I'm not quite sure, but I am sure the QCAA will be updating and clarifying this information as necessary. Rakana.
So, if we don't have enough points, can we retake an exam? And what if we change subjects? And what if
I'm not quite sure, but I am sure the QCAA will be updating and clarifying this information as necessary. Vanessa.
I heard that if you're sick, you can't retake an external exam. Does that mean I don't get to go to uni? And
I'm not quite sure, but I am sure the QCAA will be updating and clarifying this information as necessary. Sabrina.
I heard that different subjects scale differently. Is this information available and is it definitely
I'm not quite sure, but I am sure QCAA will be updating and clarifying this information as necessary.
This is a community service announcement. Immediate flood warning for Townsville area.
North Queensland City of Townsville is still in temporary accommodation after the devastating floods earlier this year. Emergency Services has rescued a family stranded in floodwaters as torrential rain of over half a metre falls in localised parts of the town. 16,000 homes have been left inundated, leaving 6,000 severely damaged. However, Monday onwards, school students will be returning to their previous assessment schedule.
Please evacuate all flooded areas now.
Even after the devastating losses caused by the floods, students were still expected to pursue their education. They showed resilience through continuing with their everyday lives and trying their 100%. 2019, 2 consecutive mass shootings occurred.
2019, much of the world watched in horror.
2019, Amazon rainforest wildfires.
2020 Australian bushfires?
2020, Black Lives Matter. 2019, 2 consecutive mass shootings occurred in Christchurch, New Zealand. 51 people died. 21-year-old man was arrested shortly after.
Much of the world watched in horror as fire raged.
2 consecutive mass shootings occurred in Christchurch,
Amazon
New Zealand.
rainforest flooded, more than 80,000
A 21-year-old man was arrested shortly
biological weapon to take over the world. Attention!
During this pandemic, we've had to use the internet to find out what's happening. We've had to scroll through fake news and conspiracy theories just to know what's going on. Our generation is used to dealing with the challenges of the internet.
You're more likely to believe what you read online.
I heard if you hold your breath for 10 seconds, it can cure the virus.
Hot drinks cures COVID.
Gargling salt water cures COVID.
Injecting disinfectant cures COVID.
Hydroxychloroquine. Trump says so. It's doing great things.
Oh. I've got it. Alright. You guys obviously know that the government spies on us through the birds. COVID was created so they could change the batteries in the birds. Yeah?
And what about the app? It's in your privacy settings under health. Check it now.
Our lives have pushed us to be a generation that has to deal with changes.
We have learnt to overcome obstacles and be resilient.
We are the generation that have had to adapt to change in both our lives and our education.
We are the generation for the future.
We may just change the world.
Thank you to our Year 12 drama class who have shown such resilience during their challenges. That was a powerful statement about the future, the opportunities for your future. I would now like to invite Adam to announce the Middle School Excellence Award winners and Stephanie Giacelli to return to the stage to present these awards.
Our third group of awards is for Excellence Award winners in years 5 to 8. Excellence Award winners have achieved an A standard in a minimum of 6 subjects in year 5 and 6 and 5 subjects in year 7 and 8. Awards will be presented by Stephanie Giacelli in groups. Please hold your applause until all students are assembled on stage, and as with before, students, no shaking hands with our guests, please. Excuse me, I've done something. Something's happened to the Sorry, just step back, mate. Yeah, I had that, thank you. Apologies, the computer was in the wrong spot. Here we go. Anna Binu. Lily Brewer. Jessica Campbell. Caitlin Deards. Oliver Garvey. Heidi Jenrick. Ashley Ganakovic. Gemma Gould. Amy Gunn. Anjo Jose. Isabel Kurakos. Liam Lawback, Eldon Stone, Abigail Wright, a round of applause for our Year 5s. Year 6 Excellence Award winners are Maya Bathe, Cooper Bloxham, James Brown, Jonan Clay, Clancy Hire, Kane Keogh, Liam Mackay, Chiara Mitchell, Grace Ramsden, William Sargent, Liam Stanley. A round of applause for our grade 6s. Year 7 Excellence Award winners are C. Ruth Bargewa, Landon Barr, Madison Campbell, Jonathan Case, Jackson Castley, Charlie Crocker, Rhett Crosby, Enrico Flores, Brianna Gooding, Sienna Guazzo, Ella Gunn, Lily Hirschfield. A round of applause for our students. Charlie Hire, Shelby Innes, Caden King, Ava Lamont, Sari Lawback, Anay Lazaridis, Bridget Longson, Rebecca Ma, Bridget Murphy, Claire Olson, Misha O'Malley. A round of applause for our Year 7s. Zoe Panaho, Mia Parsons, Sienna Pilcher, Bridie Rasink, Michaela Robb, Amelia Simkin, Marcus Tetley, Mackenzie Wakeland, Jet Walsh, Jessica Zoller. A round of applause for our Year 7s. Year 8 Excellence Award winners are Chelsea Bode, Talia Condon, Sophie Dixon, Samuel Fortinos, Kelly Jafrida, Carly Gorbel, Zoe Leaney, Hunji Lee, Han Che Lee, Natalia Lewins, Matilda Mackay, Carla Martin, Hayley McKay. A round of applause for our Year 8s. Sarah Mitchell, Isaiah Morris, Jack Olson, Lani Panaho, Joshua Rath, Faith Richards, Neve Ryan, Macklin Scarborough, Bailey Stevenson, Stephanie Swanson, Molly Tyrrell, Hayley Woodhouse, a round of applause for our Grade 8 students. And continue that applause going for all our middle school award winners. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam and Stephanie, and congratulations to our middle school award winners. This is an amazing achievement. Your determination and perseverance has no doubt been rewarded today. The Year 10 dance class are now going to perform a routine they performed for dance night this year. Don't Stop Me Now by Queen is an energetic anthem that will captivate you.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world turning inside out. Yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. A shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Sonic Man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. Good time. Don't stop me now. Good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
Thank you to the Year 10 dance class who love to perform and have been well rewarded with this appreciative audience. We now have much pleasure in presenting the Excellence Awards for the Senior School. This will include the subject prizes for the Year 11 students. I would like to invite Lee Harrison, Curriculum Leader for Senior English, and Ryan Day, Medal Recipient, to announce these winners, and Peter Stour to return to stage to present these awards.
This group of awards is for Excellence Award winners in Years 9 to 11 and Year 11 subject prizes. Excellence Award winners have achieved an A standard in a minimum of 5 subjects in Year 9 and 10 and 7 units in Year 11. Year 11 subject prizes are for the highest performing student in each general and applied subject. Awards will be presented by Peter Stour in groups. Please hold your applause until all students are assembled on stage. Our Year 9 Excellence Award winners are Rainier Almendrala, Sebastian Archer, Aaron Baiju, Madeline Barrett, Libby Bowler, Owen Burton, Natalie Campbell, Cherry Cho, Erica Flores, Jamin Jandon. Please congratulate our Year 9 Excellence Award winners. Continuing our Year 9 award winners, Blake Gould, Yoga Gunnawan, Hannah Gunn, Alessandra Higgins, Kelsey James, Donna James, Loveth Kazoom, Isabella Lawson, Chelsea Masato, and Elsa McDonald. Please congratulate our Year 9 Excellence Award winners. Another group of Year 9 award winners includes Amelia Monk, Isabella Riley, Riley Richards, Hunter Sams, Calvin Smith, Declan Tetley, Bianca Theodore, and Ava Zoller. Please congratulate our Year 9 Excellence Award winners. We now move on to our Year 10 Excellence Award winners, Bethany Bode, Michaela Boone, Lachlan Brown, Charlotte Hume, Olivia Jackson, Brodie Parker, Taryn Pilchowski, Isabella Suemo, Anae Tillack, Jordan Turner, Imogen Walsh, Alyssa Wellington, and Louise Whittaker. Please congratulate our Year 10 Excellence Award recipients. We now turn to Year 11 Excellence Award winners, Jensel Arez, Georgia James, Shamron Murray, and Molly Parsons. Please congratulate our Year 11 Excellence Award winners. We now begin the Year 11 Subject Awards. And our first recipient is Stella Abbott for Physical Education. Riley Beedman, Business and a Merit Award. Erin Berman, Furnishing Skills. Brooklyn Cheevers, Dance and an Excellence Award. Mia Comas, Biology, Italian and an Excellence Award. Andriana Dedor, Design. Lexi Jinden, Digital Solutions, Mathematics Methods, and an Excellence Award. Louise Godfrey, health education and music. Emma Keefe, visual art. Hayden Late, essential mathematics. McKinley Lord, accounting. Daniel McMahon, chemistry, Japanese, religion and ethics, and an excellence award. Macaulay Mendilia, general mathematics, modern history, and an excellence award. Please congratulate our first group of subject award winners. Madison Mitchell, General English, and a Merit Award. Shelby Mullins, Visual Arts in Practice. Emma Norman, Literature, Religion and Ethics, Excellence Award. John Pioch, Film, Television and New Media. Tennyson Stark, Information Communication Technology and an Excellence Award. Barbara Salulich, Study of Religion and Excellence Award. Kiana Thompson, Ancient History and a Merit Award. Ashley Trelaw, Music and an Excellence Award. George Wakelin, Geography and a Merit Award. Jade Wilson, Chemistry, Mathematics Methods, Physics, Specialist Mathematics and an Excellence Award. Chris Young, Legal Studies, Modern History and an Excellence Award. Please congratulate our subject award winners.
Thank you, Lee and Peter, and congratulations to our Senior School Excellence and Subject Award winners. The College Choir is an evolving instrument, and during this year have missed so many chances to perform, especially when the Western Music Tour was cancelled. We have much pleasure in welcoming them to perform live on stage. Today they will perform a rousing rendition of Do You Hear the People Sing from Les Miserables. Please make them welcome to the stage.
Do
Thank you to the college choir for that wonderful performance. Our college captains for 2020, Colby Laspina and Venus Menhenga, have been a great inspiration for all students. They certainly inspired both Macaulay and myself to be the college captains for next year. I am privileged to introduce them today as they make a address on the special occasion. This address has been recorded earlier as Colby and Venus have an external exam today and are unable to attend to deliver the speech live. If you could all please cast your attention to the screens.
Good morning, everyone. Venus and I would dearly love to be involved in the awards assembly in person this morning. However, we're busy studying for our literature exam this afternoon. We'd still like to share some thoughts about our year with you.
2020 was a year in which we strived to showcase the talent among our students and embrace individuality. Despite the unexpected circumstances that 2020 presented, our leaders aimed to highlight the endless potential of our students and provide them with the opportunities where they could showcase their talents. Although we were restricted, this became our driving force that enabled us to constantly find ways to adapt and find new initiatives. We have been extremely privileged to lead our school and have the opportunity to witness the growth of our college, not only in numbers, but in heart. The spirit and kindness that shapes our college evokes a sense of pride that only comes from being a student of the college. We're very fortunate to be able to confidently say we attend Ryan Catholic College, from a pride that continues well beyond our school years. The experiences we face, the relationships we form, and the guidance we receive go above and beyond your normal secondary school experience. Throughout the year, our students had the opportunity to partake in debating, art showcase, eco warriors, YCS, and some Just Dance. Nothing brings people together like Just Dance, an initiative that was loved by all ages. Furthermore, our traditional house dances that are normally performed at assembly were changed this year to being pre-recorded and viewed during homeroom. This format gave students the freedom to vote in addition to competing for house war cry points. The war cries, booming from each year level, consecutively swelled our hearts with great pride and joy. Our spirit was really at an all-time high, even more so than at school carnivals. We also had the great privilege of supporting students and carrying out events that were close to their heart.
A group of students teamed up to raise funds for the world's greatest shave. Students raised funds to shave, cut, or spray their hair. Our three highest fundraisers, respectively, were Bridget Weston, Year 11, Tegan Searles, and Liam Taylor. As a team, over $3,000 was raised towards the fight against leukemia. A rather large thanks to the 20+ students involved and to those who offered their clippers and towels for the event. With the lead of our service captains, we successfully raised money for St. Vincent de Paul through our splashdown event, where students threw water balloons to their heart's content at our seniors and pastoral leaders. We were fortunate enough to have our principal, David McNeil, make a guest appearance out of his busy schedule from the Townsville Catholic Education Office and volunteer to be a victim of icy cold water via a bucket.
We also achieved great success in establishing an anti-racism committee with the help of our Year 11 emerging leaders, where we aim to educate our students to combat ignorance and social media influences that resulted in discrimination amongst our students. We celebrated Harmony Day, a time where people come together to celebrate diversity and the different cultures of our world through food stalls and cultural booths. Our extremely talented students also created videos that educated students regarding racism and insensitive comments, but also displayed the different cultures at Ryan Catholic College and their experiences of living in Australia. Our inaugural Women's Breakfast for the Year 11 and 12 students was an initiative carried out with the purpose of shedding light on the issue of domestic violence. As our students are preparing to enter the next phase of their lives, we aim to give our students the opportunity to become more informed by raising awareness. We had the privilege of hearing from our two guest speakers, Di from the Women's Centre and Bianca Cortez from the Queensland Police Service, who provided students with valuable knowledge and resources. Students also got to enjoy a delicious breakfast with some lucky draw prizes. The event was a great success thanks to the guidance and support of Tracy Blanchard and Jacqueline Weston, and our lovely MC, Talia Robinson.
The annual Men's Mental Health Breakfast was hosted by Year 12 student Traden Fulmer. We were fortunate to have guest speaker Ray O'Brien share his experiences with mental health. We also had student speaker Benjamin Henderson talk about his journey with overcoming his personal challenges. Finally, Nikki Thomas and Scott Taylor from Headspace shared services available and advice on combating our struggles. All the men then headed off to a barbecue breakfast prepared by a group of Year 12 students, accompanied by a guest appearance from Ray Thompson from the Cowboys. Without the assistance from staff members Jacqueline Weston, Tracy Blanchard, Alice Hogue, and Ramon, this event wouldn't have been possible. We'd like to express our gratitude and thanks also to the students who helped set up or contributed to the event. From experience, we know just how overwhelming starting secondary school can be, especially in such a massive school. We did not want that to be a factor that deterred younger students from interacting with older students or prevent them from engaging in events or clubs catered to their interests and talents. The Year 7 and 8 Buddies program was implemented, where Year 12 students paired up with Year 7 and 8 homerooms and met once a week. Our seniors acted as a source of guidance and encouragement for the younger students and could be approached at any time. Not only did this provide us the opportunity to improve our interrelationships, but it also enabled us to be a part of the support system that they could confidently rely on. We aimed to break down any barriers that prevented Year 7 and 8 students from approaching and interacting with older students and asking for assistance. This initiative was a success, and seniors have grown extremely fond of the younger students. As we get ready to part ways, we hope that the younger students continue to explore the community that is Ryan Catholic College.
Prior to Term 1 holidays, students were not expecting an online education throughout the year. Nonetheless, for the 6 weeks that were spent at home, students powered through, maintaining their studies and learning for their subjects. The eerie silence in the Zoom calls were complemented with solid efforts and allocated accountability tasks, and although the teachers put in a huge effort behind the scenes, it wasn't the same as being behind a desk at the front of a classroom. Returning back to Ryan Catholic College after quarantine was a highlight of 2020, where the warm and long-awaited norms of a classroom were met with relieved students, keen to be out of the house with their peers.
The first cohort to experience external exams and ATARs. As the year draws to close, the Year 12 students are preparing to sit external exams as the first group to achieve an ATAR. In an extremely stressful period, the teachers have worked tremendously hard preparing and equipping us with all things necessary to succeed. Their dedication hasn't gone unnoticed. Additionally, our pastoral leader, Ramon, has been a constant source of guidance and support since Year 9 and has worked extremely hard throughout our schooling period. And we're not sure if we're ready to leave him just yet.
As students and leaders of the college, we are extremely grateful for the opportunities we have been given and the relationships we have formed. To be a part of a wonderful college with teachers who value their students, show tremendous dedication to their work, and students who are always willing to be a part of the Ryan Catholic College experience, fosters a community shaped by inclusivity, kindness, and love. We'd like to thank everyone on behalf of the Year 12 students who have helped us on our journey. You have all contributed to raising such fine ladies and gents. And it's an experience we will never forget and people we will always remember. Our hearts will swell with pride when we remember our fond experience. Thank you.
Our special awards are voted on by staff and have been established over the history of the college to mostly remember those in our community who have contributed a great deal and have passed away. These awards are in memory of them. Other special awards being presented today are supported through universities and other organisations. I would now like to invite Paula to announce the winners and Father Dave to present the awards.
Our next group of awards are our special awards. These awards will be presented in groups by Father Dave and some of our special guests. Once again, please hold your applause until all students are assembled on stage. Christian Leadership Awards are presented to students who demonstrate excellent Christian leadership through commitment to gospel values. From 5A, Timothy Dixon. 5B, Mason White. 5C, Alden Stone. 5D, Abigail Tubb. Please congratulate our Year 5 students. 6A, Lexi Freeston. 6B, Victor Kazoom. 6C, Kiara Christopherson. 6D, Kane Keogh. Please congratulate our Year 6 students. From Year 7, Charlie Crocker. Year 8, Matilda Mackay. Year 9, Calvin Smith. Please congratulate these students. The Gina Napier Award. This award is presented to a Year 10 student who has contributed to the life of the college community. Gina was a parent of the school who had children enrolled from 1988. This year, the winner of the Gina Napier Award is Louise Whittaker. Our Year 11 Christian Leadership winner is Daniel McMahon. Please congratulate these students. The Avril McCalla Award. Avril McCalla was the president of the Parents and Friends Association at Ryan Catholic Community School in its early years. I would like to invite our current P&F president, Mrs. Jacqueline Weston, to the stage to present this award. This award is presented to a Year 6 student who displays Christian leadership and gospel values in their day-to-day dealings with other people. This year, the winner is Piper Tyrrell. Please thank Jacqueline for making the presentation and congratulating Piper once again. The Paul Pankhurst Award. I would like to invite Joyce Pankhurst to the stage to present this award. Paul Pankhurst was on staff and a member of the administration team at Ryan Catholic Community School for a number of years in 2 different appointments, 1983 to 1987 and 1991 to 1993. The award for academic endeavour is presented to a Year 6 student who always strives to do their best and works to their full potential. This year the winner is Maya Bathe. Congratulations, Maya, and let's thank Joyce for making the presentation today. The Gloria Galogally Memorial Award. Gloria was instrumental in the Townsville Catholic Diocese, serving the Good Shepherd Parish and Ryan Catholic College, as well as the wider community for many, many years. She had a warm and welcoming nature and showed a genuine interest in all she met. The award is presented to a Year 7 student who is of service, showing hospitality, friendship, dignity and respect to Ryan Catholic College as well as the wider community. They receive a $500 cheque donated by the Ministerial Region of the Good Shepherd. This year the winner is Sari Lawback. Congratulations to Sari. The ADF Long Tan Leadership and Teamwork Awards. This award recognises a Year 10 student who demonstrates leadership and teamwork within both the college and broader community, and who displays strong values such as doing one's best, respect for others, and mateship that are integral to Australian society. This year the winner is Jordan Turner. Congratulations, Jordan. Moving on now to the Year 10 Past Student Award. This award is for the student who shows consistent effort. This year the winner is Anay Tilak. Congratulations once again to Anay. I would now like to invite Jan Tambling to the stage to present our next award. The next award is the Brendan Aston Bauer Memorial Award. Brendan started at the college in 2002 as a preschool student. He passed away unexpectedly on the 14th of April 2012 when he was in Year 10 from complications of type 1 diabetes. Brendan was a quiet lad and would never seek to be in the limelight, and always enjoyed the company of his many friends at school and in the neighbourhood. The award is for the Year 10 student who is courteous, interacts positively with staff and students, treats others with dignity and respect, and is held in high regard by their peers. This year the winner is Alla de Daunton. Congratulations, Ella, and thank you, Jan, for making this presentation. Could I please invite Jacqueline Weston back to the stage to present our next award. The next award is the Year 11 Magnetic Island RSL Sub-Branch Bursary. This is the inaugural presentation of this award and is awarded to the Year 11 student who displays attributes of a leader of the future, one that encompasses school and community involvement in positive contributions to charity, the environment, and a peaceful world. This student shows respect to others and in turn has earned the respect as a young leader of the school and broader community. Our recipient this year is Amelia Casella. Congratulations, Amelia, and thank you, Jacqueline. Moving on now to our Year 11 Top Science Award. The Year 11 Top Science Student Award is presented to the student who has shown the highest advances in Year 11. The student is awarded a $200 bursary donated by the Australian Institute of Mining and Metallurgy. This year, the winner is Jade Wilson. Congratulations, Jade. I'd now like to invite Pierre Fillion to the stage. Professor Pierre is from CQ University and is the Associate Vice President, North Queensland and Hinterland. The Year 11 Proxima Accessit Award is donated by the Ministerial Region of the Good Shepherd, and the student receives a $100 cheque donated by the Central Queensland University. The Year 11 Proxima Accessit for 2020 is awarded to Lexi Giandon. She's on her way. Congratulations, Lexi, and please thank Professor Villian for presenting this award. Moving on now to our Year 11 Ducks. This student receives a $200 cheque donated by the Ministerial Region of the Good Shepherd and will be presented by Father Dave. This student received multiple subject awards and an excellent award. The Year 11 Ducks for 2020 is awarded to Jade Wilson. Let's put our hands together for Jade. Congratulations to Jade once again. And thank you to Father Dave for all the awards that you've presented this morning. Our final award for today's assembly is the JCU Rising Star Scholarship. And I would like to invite Claudia Proffer from James Cook University to the stage to present the award. This year, JCU has offered a significant scholarship to a Ryan Catholic College Year 12 student who is committed to studying at JCU and committed to a life in regional Australia once they graduate. The student needs to have demonstrated consistently high levels of academic achievement and personal attributes that uphold and champion our college's ethos. This scholarship is valued at $10,000 and therefore represents a substantial allowance for a student who is studying. This year's inaugural Rising Star Scholarship is awarded to Ayla Gunawin. Ayla plans to study a Bachelor of Information Technology at JCU and serve regional Australia once she graduates. Let's congratulate Ayla. And thank you to Claudia for being with us today.
Everybody, very good to just have your attention. We've been having a tremendous celebration this morning, but as you're aware, the whole country stops on the 11th of November at 11 o'clock, just to pay tribute to the many, many men and women from our families that have given their lives in protecting the things that we hold dear. So I just ask you now, if you could please just bow your heads as we pay our respects with a minute's silence. Thank you. Right, everybody, as always, we have so many wonderful things to celebrate here at Ryan Catholic College, so much so that we've gone a little longer than expected this morning. We still have a couple of treats in line for you. If I could just reassure the students that we are all very grateful for your patience this morning as part of the celebration, and that we will push, you will still get your full lunch break, and we'll push into the other periods of the day to make sure that that happens. So thank you. And I'll just hand back to Molly and Macaulay to finish proceedings.
Thank you, Paula and Father Dave, and congratulations to our special award winners. Our art and culture program is not exclusively a class, but can sometimes be an extracurricular activity. The Taiko drummers have a passion for performance and culture. We welcome our very well-known Japanese Taiko drummers to close the performance of entertainment today.
A big thanks to Kathleen and Setsuko and the drummers for that wonderful performance. Your efforts and practice are very much appreciated. Once again, congratulations to all of you who have received awards today, not only for your end result, but the thought and effort required to attain it. Schooling is not just an endeavour to find academic success, but to develop oneself in all facets and applications in daily life. These awards certainly demonstrate a great achievement in such aspirations. Our presentation today would not be complete without the last word being handed to our chaplain and parish priest, Father Dave. He is our inspiration and example to always do our best. I'd like to invite Father Dave to close our assembly with some special reflections.
There is a wonderful story from the North American Indians that is told about a famous chief. Every year, he would get his young braves to come together because he wanted to test their strength. So in this year, 3 young braves came together, and their task was to climb the face of this huge mountain. And they had to be back by nightfall. And their commission was they had to bring back something from the mountain that was important to the tribe. So on the appropriate day, 3 braves gathered before the chief, and the chief commissioned them to start climbing, and they did. The rest of the tribe waited at the base of the mountain. The first brave came back, and in his hand he had a wonderful bunch of flowers that he had got from halfway up the mountain, and he gave them to the chief, and the chief said, "Thank you." The next brave came down, and he had a twig from an alpine tree that was really right on the top of the forest on the mountain. The chief said, "Thank you." Then they waited for the third brave to come back. They waited, they waited. At nightfall, he finally arrived. He was exhausted. He was battered and bruised. He was really, almost at the end of his tether. And he struggled back in front of the chief. And he had nothing in his hands. He looked up at the chief and he said to the chief, "I have no flowers, because where I went to on top of the mountain, there was no dirt, there was just rocks." And he said, "I have no twigs from the alpine trees, because there are no trees where I went. There was just snow and rock." And the chief looked down at this brave who was really exhausted. And then the chief lifted up his chin. As he lifted up his chin, there was a great smile on his face. And he said, "Chief, I saw the ocean." Students, the choices that you make today will determine your achievements tomorrow. We've seen wonderful presentation here today of a lot of our students, but I'd like to congratulate all of you, because I'm challenging all of you to see the ocean. And like Ben said, if you listen to Ben, even though we might have gifts or talents, that's not enough. We have to work on those gifts. It's like that young brave. In the end, we have to work so hard that we are almost exhausted. Exhausted, because we have to use those gifts. And those gifts are something that we have to train every day. It means putting ourselves to the task. It means working hard. You know, we're not going to get there if we don't do that. So if you want to see the ocean, then work hard. These students today have given us a wonderful example of that. And my little prayer is that all of us can be inspired by what went on today, and that all of us will work in a very special way to achieve, to see that ocean, to see our dreams. And we only got to get there by hard work. So my little prayer today, I pray that God will bless you all. I thank you for everyone who's worked hard, especially in this year, but especially the way you've committed yourselves in a very special way to this college and to all kinds of awards. May God bless you and God love you all.
Thank you, Father Dave, for your wonderful words of wisdom. As we come to the end of our 2020 Academic Awards Assembly, we would like to thank all of our performers today for their wonderful work, our award winners for their continuous hard work and dedication, and lastly, Catherine, Paula, Anita, Shane, Alina, and everyone else who put in a lot of effort to make this awards assembly. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the students who you may not have seen on stage or live stream, but have been playing our grand piano backstage while our awards have been presented. These students are Jensel Aras and Mariella McGeckram. Could we all please give them a round of applause?
And how about a big thank you for Molly and Macaulay for guiding us through this morning. Right, everybody, just a little bit of a change of plan. All right, we've heard a lot about resilience today and we're going to test it a little bit. All right, now, what we're going to do, it